cricket teamରେ ଗର୍ବିତ ସ୍ପନ୍ସର ରବି। But at the same time, having said that, if you're willing to hit the right areas, you will still trouble the batters, especially for the seamers. Mahdi Hassan to continue. Really good piece of fielding. Bangladesh has been pretty sharp. We saw earlier on Taskin Ahmed taking a catch of his own bowling. Never easy. And then that run out. We've already seen 5 4s and 5 6s inside the 10th over. But it's not easy for the new batters to come in and play the way, especially both Mendes were playing. As I say, a very good evening to Parvez Maharouf.
Good evening, Athar Ali Khan. Charita Srilanka, the captain, batted so well in the last game. A half century, high score of 18 not out. Bit surprised with the change what the captain of Bangladesh brought in. I would have really tempted to get one more over of Sarkar, especially picking up a wicket. Nicely bouncing into the hands. Oh, direct hit would have been close. Charita Srilanka, valiant dive. In the end, there was no direct hit. Some Sarkar would have been a preferred choice for me, but Shanto have different plans.
Yeah, would have expected if there were two left-handers in the middle, an off-spinner is a better option. Cut away for a single, but there is a right-hand, left-hand combination. Sadira Samara Bekarama is a right-hander. You've already seen Srilanka. That kind of damage he can do with the bat is a left-hander. Then there is Matthews to come over, and followed by Shunaka and Tikshana at 6, 7 and 8. And you make a valid point, Farbis, and I completely agree with you. Maybe one more over. Because he deserved it, because he was the one who was hitting the right length. And it was a length that did the trick to pick up a wicket.
Just like what Angelo Matthews did in the first game. Not much pace, hitting the right length. And you get a settled batsman like Kusal Mendes nicking off, means that that length is the way forward. And that's where I was quietly surprised that Sarkar didn't get one more over. 11 done, 81 for 3.
আলিম কে আনলো?
আনিনি, বানিয়েছি। ভালো হলে আমি, খারাপ হলে ভাইয়া।
দারুণ হয়েছে।
একটাই বিশ্বাস, জানি বাংলাদেশ পারবে, তুমিও spirit up. Back in the attack, he's been brilliant. I thought he bowled beautifully, especially on the surface. There's a lot more grass, as you mentioned in your pitch report. Just given up the 3 runs in the 2 overs that he has bowled so far. And if you hit that length, the back of the length, then it's difficult for the bowlers. And it's important, mighty important for the bowlers to realize that.
He definitely set the standards in the first overs. He set the tone for Bangladesh, hitting the right length, as you correctly said, Akhtar. If you hit the right length with the height what Taskin and Shariful delivers, it's going to be a nightmare for the batters. Same movement also in offer. Into his third over, Shanto possibly wanting a wicket. That's a familiar face. Sanat Jayasuriya, consultant of Sri Lanka cricket in the house.
Pulled away, and has gone the distance. It is half a dozen sixes already in this innings. Remember, Sri Lanka really stepped on the gas after the 10th over in the first T20 International also.
That's a good shot. Half-hearted by Charita Srilanka. Wasn't that fluke? Full flowing bat, but in the end, the timing was good. Placement was spot on. Charita Srilanka gets going with the maximum. Sri Lanka needs a stand-in captain to score big again. 88 for 3, 11.2 overs. I think Sri Lanka somehow got to get that mark of 180.
But they need to watch out for Sri Lanka because he had 6 sixes in that last time that he batted here. He's now picked up 7. And he's got the overs to bat through. So in the last match, there was 79 for 2 after the end of the 10th over. Tonight, 78 for 3. But it's the last 10 overs when they managed to score 127. 70 in the last 5, 24 in the last over. Got them past 200. Whether they'll be able to do that, we'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a bit of a challenge because they lost an extra wicket here. A single.
Executing the plans of the death overs was rather poor by both the teams. That's exactly what happened to Bangladesh when they bowled and Sri Lanka with a wet ball in their hands. They couldn't get the job done. That's why I said, if you execute your plans under pressure and you execute that plan and going for runs, that's a good shot and good luck for the batters. But you just need to hit the seat hot spot straight after. And Shariful Islam, brilliant start, but he needs to finish strong in the next 2 overs.
Yeah, the problem has been with Mustafizur Rahman, who went for 24 runs in the last over that he bowled yesterday, day before, in the first T20 International. Not in control, but it falls in no man's land, so they'll come back for the second. He went for plenty. He went for 42 runs in the 4 overs that he bowled in the first T20 International. Mustafizur Rahman. Even tonight, he's gone for 15 in the first over. They're not coming from the middle part of the bat, losing the bat also. So it's important, as you rightly pointed out, that Shariful Islam will need to lead the attack. He has been in supreme form, leading wicket taker in BPL with 22 wickets. Change in the field. Fielded at fine, comes inside the circle at short fine. It's a short one and he misses out. Produces a dot. It's still a decent over for Sri Lanka. 11 in that over. 92 for 3.
আর নয় কাপড় তুলা কিংবা সুগন্ধিযুক্ত স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন, আর নয় ইনফেকশনের ভয়। আজ থেকে অ্যান্টি ইনফেকশন স্যানিটারি ন্যাপকিন।
বারো ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 92 রান 3 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। শরীফুল ইসলাম তার শেষ ওভার থেকে 11টি রান দিয়েছেন। 3 ওভার থেকে তার খরচ হয়েছে 15টি রান। স্ট্রাইকে আছেন শ্রীলঙ্কা, 7 বল থেকে 10টি রান করেছেন তিনি। দলীয় সংগ্রহ 92, চলছে 13তম ওভারের খেলা। আপনারা সঙ্গেই থাকুন, সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
First T20 International 61, unbeaten 61 of 46. In comes Fizz. Better, maybe just a little bit fuller also. They just have to pull maybe a yard back.
Perfect length to start the knee over by Fizz. But straight away in this over, experienced Mustafiz hits the length and beats Sadir outside the off stump. That's not a slow ball. The length I've been talking about ever since we started the first over. That's why I thought Shariful and Taskin wasn't that consistent. It comes to that length, and this time a slower delivery. Sadira Samara Vikrama wanted to tip it away towards mid-wicket for a single, gets the leading edge, and the fist strikes to Bangladesh.
Yeah, this will give him so much confidence knowing that his first over went for 15. It started well, beat the bat, the first ball that he bowled in this over, and then produces a delivery where all Samara Vikrama could
চমৎকার চমৎকার একটি উইকেট। মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান নিজেই বল করলেন এবং ব্যাটার বোকা হয়ে মুস্তাফিজের হাতেই বলটি তুলে দিলেন। কোনো উপায় ছিল না শট খেলার কোনো দিকেই। সুন্দর একটি অফ কাটার ছিল, বাধ্য হয়ে মুস্তাফিজের হাতে তুলে দিলেন কোনো দিশা না পেয়ে। শ্রীলঙ্কার চতুর্থ উইকেটের পতন ঘটল। 92 রানে 4 উইকেট শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ। কারেন্ট রান রেট এই মুহূর্তে 7.46। শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 92 for 4। ক্রিজে আসলেন নতুন ব্যাটার টাইম আউট ম্যাথিউস, যারা বাঙালিদের সবাই যাকে চেনে টাইম আউট ম্যাথিউস বলে যাকে আখ্যা দিয়েছেন, সেই ম্যাথিউস স্ট্রাইকে আসলেন এবং এক বল থেকে এবং একটি রানও তিনি সংগ্রহ করে ফেলেছেন মুস্তাফিজের তৃতীয় বল থেকে। চলছে 13তম ওভারে খেলা। 93 রানে 4 উইকেট শ্রীলঙ্কা।
A good outing with the bat, slip in place. It's a good move from Nazmul Hussain Shanto. Gets off the mark with a single.
I like that move by Shanto straight away for Angelo Matthews, getting a slip in place. Right, Angelo Matthews, experienced man, is in the middle because Mustafiz is slow ball into the pitch. Straight into him. That was nicely set up as well. Mid-wicket was open. He was trying to get a single. The ball just held on it. Held on to it in line. Face strikes for Bangladesh. This is an important partnership. Foundation got to be laid properly for a Dasun Sanak onslaught as well as Angelo and Charika Srilanka, who can hit the big ones. But for the moment, the foundation is not being laid.
Yeah, the problem is that the last 3 wickets they've lost within 20.
প্রথম ওভার থেকে কিন্তু দুর্দান্ত বল করছেন মুস্তাফিজ। এই ওভার থেকে চমৎকার বোলিং করছেন, সুইং হচ্ছে, ইন সুইং হচ্ছে, অফ কাটার হচ্ছে, দুর্দান্ত। তারপরেও 5 নম্বর বল থেকে একটি 4 হজম করলেন তিনি। ভালো বল করেছিলেন অবশ্য আসালাঙ্কার বিরুদ্ধে। আসালাঙ্কা বেস্ট হেড ব্যাটসম্যান, অনেকক্ষণ যাবতীয় তিনি খেলছেন। 8 বল থেকে 10টি রান সংগ্রহ তার। সুন্দর একটি অফ কাটার দিয়েছিল, ব্যাটে লেগে কিপারকে ফাঁকি দিয়ে চলে যায় থার্ড ম্যান অঞ্চল দিয়ে 4, যেটির মাধ্যমে শ্রীলঙ্কা পৌঁছে যায় 94 রানে। 93 রান 13 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 98, 4 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 98, 4 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 13 ওভারে খেলা শেষ। মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান এই ওভার থেকে তিনি 8টি রান দিয়েছেন এবং একটি উইকেটও, গুরুত্বপূর্ণ একটি উইকেটও তুলে নিয়েছেন তিনি।
If he gets going, he has scored many runs in Bangladesh, though it be international cricket or BPL, he has stuck. Confidence level will be high with Dasun. So it's important, this partnership sets the foundation.
মুস্তাফিজের শেষ ওভারটা কিন্তু কেউ ভালো মতো খেলতে পারেনি, ব্যাটে বলে কানেক্ট করতে পারেনি। কানায় কানায় লেগেই কিন্তু বাউন্ডারি হলো, সিঙ্গেল হলো, যা হলো সব কিন্তু কানায় কোনায় লেগেই, স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যভাবে খেলতে পারেনি কোনো ব্যাটারি। দুর্দান্ত বল করেছেন, তবু 8টি রান তিনি খরচ করেছেন দুর্ভাগ্যবশত। শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 98, 4 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে 14তম ওভারে খেলা। 13 ওভার শেষে 4 উইকেট হারিয়ে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 98 রান। পরে বল করতে আসছেন মাহাদি হাসান। হাওয়ায় ভাসছে বল, দেখা যাক কি হয়, এবং 6। আসালাঙ্কা দুর্দান্ত একটি ছক্কা হাঁকালেন তিনি। শ্রীলঙ্কার দলীয় 104 রানে পৌঁছে গেছে 4 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে শ্রীলঙ্কা।
For 4, 34 runs and they've lost 3 wickets. That has been the problem in the last 30 breeze. So this has been a good one for the last 5 overs. Bangladesh have done really well. All credit to them. Yeah, when you talk about seamers hitting the right length, Bangladesh have a new seam bowling coach. Well, that one's gone. Straight into the hands. No, just overhead. Has gone the maximum. And 100 comes up on the board.
This is good batting. Putting the pressure on the bowler early on in the over. Keeping a good pace, hitting through the line, not trying to go through his favourite area, which is mid-wicket. That's a safe shot and a good option taken by Charita Srilanka. Agonizing for Bangladesh. Happiness for Sri Lanka.
Yeah, he's not taking a back step, is he? Charita Srilanka. He's in an attacking frame of mind, knowing that even though you've lost 4 wickets, 2 new batters in the crease, you just have to be a little bit more aggressive. And the best part about his batting is that he's picked up the right lengths. Every time he's managed to go for a big shot. Twice he's picked up 6s. Once he's picked up about 4 run. So he's been very, very good in terms of shot selection. Now, you got to give a credit to him. He was in lovely touch in the first T20 Internationals also.
Also, a lot of credit should go to the curator. The kind of pitches they've been created. Batsmen are trusting the pace, the bounce, hitting through the line. That's what's been happening. That's why we had more than 400 runs in the first game and looked like it'll be another high-scoring game. So full marks, the curator in Sylhet.
100%. Absolutely brilliant. You see the curator leaving that much grass. Even tonight he's left a little bit more grass. There you go. It's in the slot and it goes the distance. What a lovely pickup shot. Once again from the bat of Sri Lanka.
What a shot. Had the elevation, the distance, the crisp sound of that bat. Wow. Charita Sri Lanka is in touch. Again, can talk about the trueness of the pitch. Absolutely no turn. The finger spinners hardly get any turn. Charita Sri Lanka covering the line. And over it goes, over long on. Brilliant.
Yeah, you got to pull the length back. It's in the slot. Every time he'll go 4 runs here. See, there you go. Brilliant. Spot on, right on the cue. Tries to cut it, misses. You miss, I hit. Onto the stumps. Good comeback from Mahdi Hassan after being hit for a 6.
Spot another. You said pull the length back. Exactly what Mahdi did. Charita Sri Lanka trying to play the square cut shot was not there. The ball was hitting onto you. Back foot, straight up that drive towards extra cover would have been a much better choice. Going for a cut shot, pays the penalty. Mahdi Hassan strikes for Bangladesh. Sri Lanka gone for 28, Sri Lanka 112 for 5.
Sri Lanka is the new batter. Former skipper of the Sri Lankan team. 88 innings. High of 74 and unbeaten 74. Again, when things were looking good for Sri Lanka, they lose another wicket. That has been the problem for Sri Lanka. Bangladesh has done really well. Yes, he'll pick up a couple of runs here to open his account. But what a lovely delivery from Mahdi Hassan to pick up the wicket of Sri Lanka. After 14, 1 on 4 for 5.
দেশ এক পরিচয় একটাই বিশ্বাস সারি বাংলাদেশ পারবে তুমিও আবারও বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি
Yeah, Sri Lanka would be disappointed if you look at the scorecard to Kushal Mendes, 36 of 22. Kavindo Mendes, 37 of 27. Srilanka, 28 of 14. Everybody getting starts, but not going deeper. And that has been the problem, because if you don't do that, then you find yourself in a spot of bother. Now, this is Sri Lanka's wicket. He hit that 6 of the previous delivery and trying to either cut that one a little bit too close. And a really good one from Mahdi Hasan.
Too much risk for a cut shot just for a single. Srilanka already a couple of maxing in that over. Would have been much better. Straight down the ground, punching it for a single and waiting till the leg spinner comes. Maybe leg spinner wouldn't have bowled if Srilanka was at the crease. That's the percentage you take. But this is a good captaincy by Shanto. Horses for courses. As soon as the two right hands in the middle, breaks the leg spinner.
Yeah, he's proven to be a good leader. You've got to have that leadership qualities as a skipper. Early days for him. But as we see him leading the side, every match you see the signs of improvement as something that he will relish. Poor delivery, gets the treatment, that'll be a 4.
Creamed it, Angelo. That's a low full toss right in the arc, and Angelo said thank you very much. It's exactly what he needed. Get him going. Field at long off had absolutely no chance.
Bangladesh will, I'm sure would have discussed in the team meetings in the dressing room that the last 5 overs who are the ones who are going to bowl in the last 5. Straight to the fielder, because they conceded 70 in the last 5 in that first T20 international. And really can't do that, because you want to come back strongly, knowing that every run counts. They lost that match by 3 runs. On the leg side will be how wide it is. And also, for the bowlers, even the lengths are not good. You got to try to hit the stumps all the time. Wicket to wicket.
You miss, I hit. That's the strategy that both the teams should continue doing. But the problem for Sri Lanka has been another 5 overs after this. Not much batting to come. You don't have Anindya Hasaranga. Captain this team after number 7. Miles Dixon is decent. He can hang around, get a single, but don't hit the big shot. Then you got Matisha Pathir and Dilshan Madhusanka, Brinder Fernando. And that's where the problem is for Sri Lanka. These two batters to use all their let them settle in, and then possibly the last 3 overs or so to maximize the opportunity.
Yeah, what you're trying to say is you cannot afford to lose a wicket at this stage of the game. Lovely delivery to finish the over. 122 for 5.
চমৎকার একটি ওভার করলেন রিশাদ হোসাইন। 3 ওভার থেকে তিনি 21টি রান খরচা করেছেন। 15 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 122 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। স্ট্রাইকে আছেন অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস, 7 বল থেকে 9টি রান করেছেন তিনি, এবং দাসন সানাকা আছেন স্ট্রাইকে 3 বল থেকে 3টি রান করেছেন তিনি। দুইটি নতুন ব্যাটসম্যান। এখন একটি বোলিং এর পরিবর্তন প্রয়োজন যদি উইকেট গ্রহণ করতে চায়। ক্যাপ্টেন শান্ত কি বোলিং পরিবর্তন করবেন কিনা সেটি দেখার বিষয়। এখান থেকে যদি একটি উইকেট পড়ে যায় তবেই কিন্তু শ্রীলঙ্কার রান একটু কমে আসবে, রান রেট।
Many as possible. Remember, they got 70 in the last 5 overs in the first T20 international. They want to replicate that. Got 2 batters in the middle. You can do that for them. But just the regular follow wickets have stunted their tucks it away for a single. Evening, Russell.
Evening, Shamim. Yeah, wickets. Wickets are always the key. That's how you put the brakes on the opposition. Gives you also that extra wind. Believe that you can keep chipping away at your plans, but if partnerships start building, that defensive mindset that creeps in.
যেমনটা বলছিলাম, তাসকিন আহমেদকে বোলিং এনেছেন ক্যাপ্টেন শান্ত উইকেট গ্রহণ করার জন্য। দেখা যাক পারে কিনা।
Oh, that's good from Taskin Ahmed. Just a little bit of shape inwards. That's the inside part of the bat.
175, 180. That's what Sri Lanka should target. Forget the 200. Got bowling, got a field. Give yourself a chance to defend.
To achieve that, they have to go at around 10 and over from now on. So this is going to be turning out to be a very important over for both sides. He's dragged that, and it's just gone past the fielder. That was hit very hard, timed very well, and placed nicely for 4 runs.
অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস কিন্তু হাত খুলে খেলছেন, দুর্দান্ত ব্যাটিং করছেন। ইতিমধ্যেই তিনি 3টি 4-এর মার দেখিয়ে ফেলেছেন। অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউসকে এই টাইম আউট, ম্যাথিউসকে অবশ্যই দ্রুত টাইম আউট অথবা কোনো একটা আউট করলেই চলবে। দ্রুত তাকে আউট করে প্যাভিলিয়নে পাঠানো প্রয়োজন, তাহলেই রান রেট কমে আসবে, বাংলাদেশের জন্য টার্গেট কম হবে। দেখা যাক অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউসের উইকেটটা কে নিতে পারে।
And immediately, oh dear, the last thing you want, go right through the fingers, allows the single.
Shamim, you asked for consistency, isn't it? That's consistency from Mustafizur. Consistently clumsy.
Consistently inconsistent.
Power play in the first T20 international, 69% on a length. That's pretty good. That's what Bangladesh fast bowlers did. 45 for 2, the result. Today, pitch looking greener. You'd have thought more on a length. But they've tried different things. They've kept the batters in check, and it's only towards the last couple of overs that the runs did flow.
দুই ব্যাটারই খুব স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে ব্যাট করছেন, অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস এবং দাসুন সানাকা। দুইজনই চমৎকার স্বাচ্ছন্দ্যে ব্যাট করে যাচ্ছেন, তারা কোনো অসুবিধাই মনে করছেন না, দেখে শুনে খেলছেন। 16 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 131, 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। স্ট্রাইকে আছেন অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস, 10 বল থেকে 15টি রান করেছেন তিনি, 150 স্ট্রাইক রেটে ব্যাট করছেন। দাসুন সানাকা 5 বল থেকে 5টি রান করেছেন তিনি, 100 স্ট্রাইক রেটে ব্যাট করছেন তিনি। তাসকিন আহমেদ 3 ওভার শেষে 31 রান খরচায় 1টি উইকেট নিয়েছেন। এই মুহূর্তে কারেন্ট রান রেট আছেন 8.19। 16 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 131, 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে।
Scampers for the single. 16 overs done, 131 for 5.
আর মাত্র 4টি ওভারে খেলা বাকি রয়েছে। শেষ 24 বল থেকে শ্রীলঙ্কা কত রান সংগ্রহ করতে পারবে এবং বাংলাদেশ কতটি উইকেট তুলে নিতে পারবে সেটি এখন দেখার বিষয়। দেখা যাক শ্রীলঙ্কা কত রানের টার্গেট দিতে পারে বাংলাদেশের সামনে। গত ম্যাচে 207 রান টার্গেট দিয়েও কিন্তু তারা নিশ্চিন্তে ছিলেন না, তাদেরকে নাকানি চুবানি খাইয়ে দিয়েছিল প্রায় বাংলাদেশ। মাত্র 3টি রানে হেরেছিল বাংলাদেশ। আজকে কত রানে টার্গেট দিতে চাইবে শ্রীলঙ্কা?
They reach 171. That's the minimum they'll be thinking of at the moment. Anything over that will be a bonus. Bangladeshi bowlers will try to break this partnership. 19 of 14. That bit of hill or mound there. Ideal place to watch cricket from. Joyful. Trying to angle the ball. We saw him in the first spell, bringing the ball back in.
Yeah, it was good. Started off with a maiden to Avishka Fernando. Matthews sitting deep in the crease and also getting a wide-ish base. It's short or back of a length to pick it up, but Shariful going fuller. He's going to bowl off. This is 4th. That will leave Mustafizur and Taskin to finish the innings.
Doing well. His realization of the fact that this ball is in the 17th over. He's not trying to do what he did in the first couple of overs. Look at his economy, 4.8. It's exemplary.
Another factor that stands out at the moment. The fielders not stressed at all with the view. It's only 7:20 in the evening. Later on, it does get heavy. Right now, no troubles coming out. Bowler Not really paying too much attention to keep that ball or the seam dry.
Once again, he's just allowed to maneuver the ball, not allowed to free his arms, make space for himself and go for the big shots. It's very thoughtful bowling by Shariful.
They've been a lot better today, Bangladesh. They feel like that you will add to the pressure created by the bowlers. They need a lot of help in this format. They did get that more often.
What about that? That was the surprise ball. He did try to hook it, but just the pace and that extra bit of bounce, enough.
That was quick as well. Went through straight away. Shanaka was drawn on to the front foot. Really surprised him. That's the way to do it. Work from a length. Deal punches around that.
Very, very good delivery that. Now he's hit that away. There is cover in the deep. Tomashaka making sure that the batters don't get more than one run there. Another good support in the deep.
I think he's missed out. That's from Shanaka because there was width on offer. Just the 4 runs off the 5th. Going very, very nicely for Bangladesh. 175, 180. He will fancy the chase.
If they manage to restrict them to around the 170 mark, definitely.
But that's a lot of work remaining though.
Backs away and he sees it, and eventually the umpire says that's too far away. I'll give you another ball to bowl.
I wouldn't have minded it if he had let that go, the umpire. When it passes the batsman, I think it's still within those tram lines. The angle that takes it away, and it looks bad, if the angle takes it towards for slip.
Particularly with matches backing away, it seemed it was much further away from him. Oh, good over. Just given away 6 runs in his last over. He completed.
চমৎকার ওভার করলেন শরীফুল ইসলাম। মাত্র 5টি রান দিয়েছেন তিনি। যেই ওভারে এসে এমন চমৎকার বোলিং, দুর্দান্ত, সত্যি বলতে দুর্দান্ত বোলিং করেছেন তিনি। 4 ওভার শেষে মাত্র 20টি রান দিয়েছেন শরীফুল ইসলাম। ইকোনমি 5.00। শ্রীলঙ্কা 137 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 17 ওভারে খেলা শেষে। শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে 18তম ওভারে খেলা। বোলিং আসলেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান। বলতে না বলতে একটি রান। দেখা যাক কি হয়, কত রান দেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান। শরীফুলের মতো দুর্দান্ত একটি ওভার করতে পারবেন কিনা, শ্রীলঙ্কাকে অল্প রানে আটকে দিতে পারবেন কিনা শরীফুলের মতো মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান।
And a wicket which is, we feel, is conducive to the batters. It has carry, it has true bounce. The batter has been able to trust the wicket. Despite that, that is top-class bowling. Mustafizur Rahman, expensive in his first over, came back well with the wicket.
Not allowing them to break through. 11 balls since the last boundary. 46 for 2 in the last 5. The difference, picked up wickets regularly.
We were mentioning that fact. First wicket going down at 1, then 56 runs partnership, then the wickets went at regular intervals. Chanaga, something's got to give here. Yeah, charges down the wicket. Doesn't really get it on the meaty part of the bat.
Saw him coming, didn't he? Changed that length. Got those subtle variations of Mustafizur. They got a stranglehold on the innings. Kadira Samara Vikrama. Hold a scramble seam delivery which was able to put away. That probably should be a wide, and it is. The focus is the release. Not a lot happens. And then the very next delivery, he runs the fingers over. It's a slower one. And Samara Vikrama threw the shot a little early and spoons it back to the bowler. Subtle variations.
He goes for a hoik. It does get it between the two fielders. Maybe not quite where he intended, but it'll do for the time being. Hasn't been a boundary for a long, long while.
A swing, more in hope from Matthews. Gets space between square leg and mid-wicket. Now the boundaries are not huge. It's 60-meter hits. Square of the wicket. More like an egg. The boundaries, the angles, a little difficult to defend as fielders.
Backs away. Very, very well manufactured. Made room for himself.
From Angelo Matthews. The slower one, previously he hoiked it to mid-wicket. Got lucky, he knew this will be quicker. He'll be bowling the angle and hence he's prepared. It sits up. He created that opportunity, Angelo Matthews. Still got to think, you still got to plan, you got to try and figure out what the bowler might do next. Where is your boundary?
Now he bowls one, just tucks him up a little bit, but that'll do because it's turning out to be a very decent over. 12 already with a delivery to go.
Matthews was probably thinking if it was fuller to go over mid-off, but the delivery from Mustafizur not there. Been really good since coming back into the team as a finisher, bringing that extra power.
18 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 149 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 149 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে কারেন্ট রান রেট এই মুহূর্তে 8.28 বাকি রয়েছে আর মাত্র 2টি ওভারে খেলা মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান শেষ ওভারটি মোটেও ভালো করেননি 12টি রান দিয়েছেন তিনি এই মুহূর্তে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 149 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 149 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 18 ওভারে খেলা শেষ আর মাত্র 12টি বল বাকি রয়েছে প্রথম ইনিংসের আর মাত্র 12টি বল বাকি রয়েছে 17 বল থেকে 28 রান করে ম্যাথিউস 10 বল থেকে 8টি রান করে নন স্ট্রাইক আছেন দাসুন সানাকা বলতে না বলতেই 19তম ওভারে খেলা শুরু প্রথম বল থেকে একটি রান অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস তিনি পৌঁছে গেলেন 18 বলে 29 রানে দলীয় সংগ্রহ 150 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে চলছে 19তম ওভারে খেলা বোলিং এসেছেন তাসকিন আহমেদ তিনি ইতিমধ্যেই খুবই ব্যয়বহুল বোলিং করেছেন দেখা যাক এই ওভার তিনি যেই ওভারে এসে তিনি ভালো একটি ওভার করতে পারেন কিনা সেটি দেখার বিষয় আসলে প্রথম বল থেকে একটি রান দিয়েছেন তিনি
Avishka went very early, but then the two Mendeses combined together for around 66 or 44. And not too many partnerships to talk about. Try to hit it towards the front, ended up going towards third man. Toe-ended it.
Yeah, 150 on the board. They need a flurry. They need to get up to 175, Sri Lanka. They've never been able to break free. Quick as 50, no doubt. Achanaka, long levers, they got to come into play. Mid-off is in the circle, 3 in the deep on the leg side.
Got to take a chance. A good ball. Played well too. Well, that raced away. I thought for a moment he might just find the fielder. That was truly struck. Excellent shot.
Achanaka needed that. That's his first boundary. It's his 11th delivery that he's faced, and it's a good shot. A very good shot. Look, it pitches on the crease. He gets a lot of power behind it. Normally, the power is not in the follow-through. The backlift, from where it comes down to point of contact. And there was a big swing. No change to the field. There he is, in fact. Third man in the circle, point, and deep extra cover now.
Oh, slowed it down. Clever bowling by Taskin Ahmed.
With the pitch. Great option. Don't see too much of a change that he did. Taskin.
Yeah, the previous ball 141 clicks, the last one 120. Slowed it down by 21 kilometers per hour and controlled it. Pitches it up, it's really mixing them. Thinking cricketer, quick run taken.
Only the 6 runs. Only the 6 runs. See, the expressions really tell the story, doesn't it? Bangladesh, very active, energetic. Whereas the pressure on the batter's face, so evident. The field changes for Matthews. Point creeps into the 30 yard and third man goes down. Other than that, for Musaka, he goes Quara at deep extra cover.
Matthews has got to go. Last 2 balls of this over. He's trying to hit it hard, but in the process, completely mistimes it. It's a single. Bangladesh will like this. The way they've really pulled it back and haven't allowed the batters to go after them.
19 ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 156 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে দুর্দান্ত বোলিং করেছেন তাসকিন আহমেদ। চমৎকার বোলিং করেছেন তিনি, 7টি রান দিয়েছেন মাত্র 19তম ওভারে এসে। যেই ওভার খুবই সুন্দর শেষ করলেন তাসকিন আহমেদ। অন্যান্য ওভারের মতো তিনি খরুচে বোলিং করেন 19তম ওভারে এসে। এই ওভারটা খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ছিল বাংলাদেশের জন্য। তাসকিন আহমেদ খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ চমৎকার বোলিং করেছেন শ্রীলঙ্কার বিপক্ষে। শ্রীলঙ্কার এই মুহূর্তে সংগ্রহ 156 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে 19 ওভার শেষে। স্ট্রাইকে আছেন 19 বল থেকে 30 রান করা অ্যাঞ্জেলিও ম্যাথিউস এবং দাসুন ছানাকা, যিনি 14 বল থেকে 13টি রান করেছেন। তাসকিন আহমেদ তার স্পেল থেকে 38টি রান দিয়েছেন তিনি, 1টি উইকেট নিয়েছেন বিনিময়ে। শুরু হতে যাচ্ছে 20তম ওভারে খেলা। বোলিংয়ে আসবেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান। শেষ ওভারটা যদি ভালো করতে পারেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান, তাহলে আমরা আশা করতে পারি টার্গেট 170-এর নিচে হবে। দেখা যাক কি হয়। মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান প্রথম বল থেকেই 1 রান। অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস ঠেলে দিয়ে 1টি রান নিলেন। স্ট্রাইকে এলেন দাসুন ছানাকা। দেখা যাক 5 বল থেকে কত রান সংগ্রহ করতে পারেন শ্রীলঙ্কা এই মুহূর্তে 157 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে।
Into the last over of the Sri Lankan innings. 58 runs in the last 36 balls, lost of 1 wicket.
Last ball of last over. He's up in the air, it's over his head, should have been called a wide.
Mustafizur, bowling full toss, missing the bat, hitting the pads, polite appeal to the umpire. This is known as the right kind of death bowler. He went for runs early on, but he has such supple wrists as Mustafizur Rahman. He can slow down the ball, he can bowl the cutters, bowl the bouncers.
Yep, that's outside leg stump. No one's gone upstairs though. The other night we were reviewing everything.
Short. Once again, the batter trying to get to hook that or pull that, does not succeed.
Shanaka's faced 15 for his 13 runs. He's just not been able to make contact. There we go. Pace off. He's threw the shot way too early. Nicely bowled by Mustafizur. They're finishing strong. They're coming home very, very fast. Bangladesh. 70 runs they conceded in the last 5 in the previous game. But here today,
up in the air and over the top. Oh, they've got to move on. They needed that 6 badly. It's a good strike from Shanaka.
50-run partnership. So far since the 15th over, only 41 runs conceded. That was slower, but it was fuller. Chanaka didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, but well enough. It goes higher than he would have thought. And the runs to be taken. 3 deliveries remain.
চমৎকার বল করছেন
Bit-off's gone off
মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান।
to the boundary. Third man, fine leg, both are in the
একটি
circle.
6 খেয়ে ফেলেছেন ইতিমধ্যেই।
Short,
তারপরে
and he
ভালো
misses
বোলিং
it.
করছেন তিনি।
Just went his
ইতিমধ্যে
eyes lit
5
up,
বল থেকে
seeing
মাত্র
that, shortness of
8
that bowling by Fizz and really
ক্যাচ
slows
ড্রপ
it down.
হয়েছে।
Now let the pitch do something for you. 51 off 38.
38 বলে 52 রানের পার্টনারশিপে পৌঁছে গেছেন অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস এবং দাসন সানাকা।
Dismissal of Charita Srilanka, but ideally not as quickly as they would have liked. Shanaka just a
ইয়েস মিস পরে বল করতে আসছেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান, দেখা যাক কি হয়। একটি রান 20তম ওভার শেষে শ্রীলঙ্কার সংগ্রহ 165 5 উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। শেষ ওভার থেকেও ভালো সংগ্রহ করতে পারেনি শ্রীলঙ্কা, মাত্র 9টি রান সংগ্রহ করেছে। ফলে বাংলাদেশের সামনে টার্গেট 166 20 ওভার থেকে। অ্যাঞ্জেলো ম্যাথিউস 21 বল থেকে 32টি রান করেন তিনি, এবং দাসন সানাকা যিনি 18 বল থেকে 20টি রান করেন। এই মুহূর্তে বাংলাদেশের সামনে টার্গেট 166 20 ওভার থেকে। চমৎকার শেষ ওভারটি চমৎকার করেছেন মুস্তাফিজুর রহমান।
4-5. Thanks to that man there in picture 32, Angela Matthews of just 21 balls, and Darshan Shanaka also chipping in with